It was just an excuse to get more work done while I was waiting. How's everybody doing? It's Thursday, 7/20/23, also known as the day my wife gets back from her trip, which is exciting because I missed her. It's been quiet here, just me and the dog. What did you do, Mr. V? How did you get it? Glad to hear. Awesome. Mr. V got first, Sacker got third, and sliding in third for second was COA35. Welcome in, friend. We are playing a game today on Windows XP that I have not opened yet, and it's still sealed, so we're going to do a live install. A thing that has never gone wrong before. It always goes wrong. It'll probably be fine. The front of the box here says CSI meets The Exorcist, but if you look at the images on the back, it's kind of Diablo-like, so I don't know what to expect with this one. Matter of fact, I can't even remember where I heard about it, but I heard about it and was like, yep, gonna buy that. So I did. It wasn't very expensive at all. This was like sub $15, I want to say, for a sealed box. That's kind of like my limit on an unknown game. Well, that's not true, but it's the limit I'd like to have on an unknown game, that's for sure. I had a ton of fun yesterday doing the racing game. That was fucking cool. That was fucking cool. I got a little bit of work done on stuff last night. I made the backgrounds for all of the land machines. So every computer in here, all of these guys, they all have special backgrounds that I made. I can show them real quick. Let me just quick make a source. Hang on. I'll just delete the source when we're done. But they're all 800 by 600. They're already all installed. I don't want to turn on the machines. I'm too lazy for that shit. Here's station 1. There you go. Station 1. This is the background for it. You know, it's the same scenery that I'm always using. Station 2. Here is Station 2 Red, which is the DOS machine that I usually use. So it's gonna have a different background. It's on a KVM, so I just switch back and forth. Here's Station 3. Right? It's simple. It's simple. And here's Station 4. All the way out there, alone in the desert. Yeah. There you go. So those are the backgrounds for those machines. I like what I did with the words for station and the number. That made me feel happy. I was almost thinking that like maybe over here or something, like I could start a list of names. There you go, there's your test. I could start a list of names of people who have actually like sat and played at that station and just start filling up the wallpapers with people's names that have come here and played at the Quadland. I don't know how I would do that and make it look not... I mean, there's gonna be icons and shit here, right? You were shadow banned a minute ago? What? How so? Correct me if I'm wrong. Shadow banned is when the streamer just ignores somebody, but they're not actually banned and they can still type. Oh, from VPN use. Oh, okay, I got what you're saying. Welcome in, glad to have you here. So there's something on Twitch, isn't it? Alright, Mr. V is talking about this SD card problem he was having yesterday for his NVIDIA Steam Deck. Your left USB port was malfunctioning, which is why it stopped showing on the laptop. You used the other USB port, and it was the built-in card reader to redo the cloning in Windows. You did a clone and resize. Resize failed without error on my laptop, but the card... but left the card in good enough state that I could resize it on your Steam Deck. There you go. Nice. Nice. Good work. Good work. For sending too many DMs, several hundred in a day. Oh, that's right. Zach, right. Forgot about that. You told me about that. Because people won games or something like that. And you were sending out keys. Awful. Yeah, you doing a key giveaway? Yeah. Man, 24 hours. That's gotta be like this awful sinking feeling. What do we want to do? We're gonna open this box. That's the first thing we're gonna do here. Let's do that. Yeah, this song is it's a bop, isn't it? Daemonica. It's a cool box. Came from Best Buy, apparently. This thing is so sticky. I should probably I actually bought some Goo Gone and Goof Off. See if I can get this off of here. We don't want it to like peel the back off of another box. Yeah, CSI meets the experts from Meridian 4. On the tip of my tongue. I've seen this logo in a couple games on Steam like 10 years ago. And I just can't think of what the games are. Oh, thank you. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Thank you. Bonusstage.com. What a weird thing there. Here's a total waste of a flap. There you go. There's like maybe somebody fighting with tridents somewhere. I don't even know. Maybe it's just a statue. How would we know? Some very little screenshots. There's like just enough here to be like, oh yeah, you guys remember Diablo? We like Diablo. Wow, you can't read. Can you read that? almost. You can almost read that. You played Diablo once. Did you beat Torchlight yet? You're making me jealous. I wish I had time to just sit down and play Torchlight. I don't get the CSI or the Diablo part. Let's see here. Daemonica is an exciting 3D interactive mystery set in medieval England. Take on the role of Nicholas Fairpoint, an investigator who can talk to the dead. You will explore dark surroundings of slowly dying city of Cavorn. Cavorn? Is that a real city? That's a silly name. Talk to both the living and the dead, gather information, punish the deserved. Punish the deserved? Collect herbs to make potions and enhance your senses. Slowly discover what role you will play in all of this. As you strive to solve the murder of a young girl, more dead appear, and the town starts to slip into insanity. A grim, long-forgotten secret, something that should never see the light of day, again, slowly awakes. Engaging in immersive storyline, intriguing characters with unique personalities, detailed and realistic 3D environments, enhanced environmental effects, easy to control yet thrilling action fights. Floor 30 to 35, nice. Oh, it's accurate. Potion making, raise the dead. That sounds like gonna be the worst part of the game. Optional quest and various endings. 3 alternative endings. I don't know if these are the same thing or not. What did you run on? 98 ME, 2000 XP, 1 GHz processor, 256 megabytes of RAM. I want a 2 GHz processor. I recommend it. Yeah, 2006 this came out. Though it's not the oldest game. It's not necessarily new either. Let's go. It's time to open the box. We get a whiff of that 2006 air. Y'all remember what 2006 smelled like? Ooh, I do. It's an old library. Well, there's no manual in here? Alright, I guess the manual's in the CD. The guy on the back looks like a Grim Link. Yeah, he does have that tunic and the tribal tattoo, which was really popular in medieval London, right? The tribal tattoos. I was just thinking to myself the other day. Yeah, medieval Europe and their tribal design tattoos, real thing. It wasn't, because it wasn't. Somebody in chat's gonna be like, well, actually, that's where tribal tattoos came from. A thing that I just wouldn't know. How am I gonna cut you? Somewhere in here, there's a way to cut this. There it is. I'll bet this is gonna be a 2-disc thing. Come on. Come on, come on, there we go. I also finally added, there somewhere, a little Kopi thing to the new scenes I had to create, as well as a sub goal. Both of those things help pay off Quadland stuff, which I'm going to be doing. Oh, wow. It's a single disc. I was expecting 2. I'll bet that means I'm going to have to read all the words. There's an interesting, like, oval distortion in the disc. General help. Game menu. Display diaries. Quick save. Yeah, it's nice. F5 to save lives. Sets you in defensive to fight. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, look at that. There's different cursors. So it's like a Diablo-style point-and-click adventure? Make potions. It says fighting, I read fisting. Kick some alien out. Oh man, look at that. Space Hack and Shadowgrounds. Shadowgrounds I played through. It's actually a pretty cool game. I never did play its sequel, though. Yeah, there we go. Unless y'all got anything, I say we get over there and play some video games. Let's do it. Well, at least to get it installing. We'll see what happens. Okay, we have microphones. I forgot to turn on the voice meter for the room mics. Get my VR case out of the way. All right. Gotta have the balls. Chat over here. Let's get this guy installed. I keep the manual around. You guys can hear me okay? Yeah? Oh, man, that sucks. You guys can't hear me, right? Somebody let me know. Think that I need to... Quick. Let myself hear. That's not good. That's not good, Mr. B. Fine, we'll throw another one on the desktop. Why not? Gotta figure out what to do for dinner tonight. When my wife gets home off the plane, I doubt she's gonna want to cook. Cool. The air pollution advisory's been lifted from where I live. There was an industrial fire here in near Vancouver, Washington. 2 nights ago. Not last night, but the night before. There was a paper mill that caught fire. Or like big stacks of wood chips that caught fire. Yeah, like I went for the dog walk and it was pretty smoky and the back of my throat itches and I'm just like, yeah, okay, all right, it's forest fire, whatever. You know, it's about as dangerous as, you know, being at a campfire. Well, way more dangerous than that, but like for my lungs, I mean specifically. And then I got back and I was reading about it and it was like industrial fire and I'm like, oh shit, are we talking like toxic chemicals like the vinyl chloride over there in that town I can't think of its name of? But no, it was just like, they called it an industrial fire, and it was, but it was still like paper wood products, like things that, you know, you can survive being burned. But I was like, had a moment there, I was just like, oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for like a 45-minute walk.
It's always the ones you least expect. They appear silently and then disappear again into the dark. No clues left behind, no witnesses. Human abominations, beasts. But one trace always remains. Hidden beyond this world, far from the eyes of mortals. This is where I shall search for it.
Well, this was just, yeah, I mean, yes, sure, but they also, like, I looked at pictures of what was burning, and it was literally piles of wood chips. Like, untreated whatever. Anyways, yeah, smoke's not good for you. I think I'll just roll with 1024, 768. What a strange menu. D for diary, I for inventory, M for map. It's pretty standard. Screenshots have 12, good to know. We're gonna have to make a lot of herbs, apparently. I think F1 will give us this screen, perhaps. What's story or new game? Oh god. Please. No. We're not reading. Let's hit a new game. Blind Justice.
After a few miles, the landscape had changed beyond recognition. The sky was overcast.
Damn right.
Every now and then, blinding claws of lightning roared and sank somewhere into the depths of the forest. During those brief flashes of light, twisted branches of trees were visible in the mist that stretched towards me like hands of the dead. The rain was surprisingly cold, and its drops left a bitter flavor on my tongue. I pulled my hood lower down my forehead and quickened my pace. The prey never come to the hunter on its own. The hunter must chase it. Anyway,
no.
after a while,
Welcome in, Big Fatty. Great to see you.
I saw the contours of wooden
Thanks,
walls,
Sakura.
behind which my target was hiding. Then the silhouette of a church appeared in the mist. Through the trees to the west, I could see the entrance to the mines. I had arrived.
I'm doing
Before
my voice or his voice?
I pulled the letter from my pocket that had led me to this place and read it again. Then I made it for the town gate.
I'll turn up the in-game volume. I saw that it was a little bit low. Look, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty good-looking game so far. Yeah, let me know if I need to do more stuff with the sound here. Oh, we can rotate. And I can rotate with the mouse, too. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, cool. We can get to our controls at any time. Quick save with F5. Ambient volume's good? Great. The rain disappeared from... Oh, no. You guys hear the sound cutting out? One ear. I need to play Divine Divinity. I know, we need to go to town. Okay, alright, Matt. That's pretty cool. Yo, and you can... Nice. Okay, so let's set our waypoint here. That help us. Oh yeah, look, there's the waypoint down here. Damn, how does this game get so much right? I like the way the trees look. Got better graphics than Diablo 3. Yeah, so now Big Fatty, the box of this game says CSI meets The Exorcist. I'm gonna go talk to this guy, Richard Taylor. Need for Speed. I had fun playing that, but damn, that shrubbery was crazy. He's not joking. He's not joking. Stop, stranger. Whatever you're after, you won't find it here. But this is the gate of Cavorn. Will remain closed to you. These are bad times, and strangers are not welcome here. Turn back and leave, or else. Who are you to give me orders? Open that gate, you. I am the one who protects the town against your type. Rules by the sword. Is that clear enough for you? Now get out of here and don't ever come back. I'm not going to be ordered around by the likes of you. Oh, shit! I don't think I was supposed to fight this guy. Stab him in the dick! I think... Execute! Execute!
Half dead, kneeling, he was waiting for the last blow. Life and death divided only by a single stroke. However, the stroke did not come. I lowered my sword and wiped away his blood. He'd already learnt his lesson, and I was no murderer. Evidently called by the sounds of fighting, Mayor St. John himself arrived. The fat, balding man quickly gasped what had happened in front of the gate. I sensed his fear while he was letting me in, but I understood him. He'd invited a bear to protect his flock against the wolf, and now he was wondering what would be left of it in the morning. But at this moment, he could no longer flinch.
The fuck is happening? I just murdered the town's only, or damn near killed the town's only guard here. Yeah, the guy in charge of the town's like, oh, my bad, come in. Welcome to Cavorn, dear friends. I am Mayor St. John, Philip St. John. I am very sorry about the small incident with the gatekeeper 3 times. These times are difficult for us. There are gangs of Oregons? Gangs of... The fuck is that word? What is this font? Brigands? Is that a B? Is that supposed to be brigands? Wandering around the neighborhood. What's even worse is the terrible Black Death. Brigands? It must be. Hey, one bite. That barely looks like a B. That's a bad font, yeah. It's lucky he didn't kill you. I would have blamed myself for the rest of my life. Your welcome has considerably disappointed me, Mayor. We're just gonna be dicks. But I completely understand you, obviously. Hi, I'm a medieval font. Obviously I can't excuse his behavior, but you know, these times really are trying to get... and the guards are tired. They have been waiting to be relieved for weeks. I sincerely appreciate your coming here, and I'm sure our cooperation will be successful. What? I'll talk to the guards personally, and I assure you this will never happen again. Good, let's forget about it. No text size option. I don't know. I didn't see anything, no. Maybe, like, maybe we could do, like, a plotless mode. This is so tiny, it's hurting your eyes blowing up on the wall. Yeah, it's... We can go down to 800 by 600 and see how we feel about that. That might work. Just let me get through this part. Excellent. Many important things have taken place since I wrote that letter to you. I'll inform you... But... Oh, that's the B again. But I'd rather not here. I'll show you the house I have had prepared for you. If you please, it's approximately the same size as the one you stayed at during your last case in York, including a cellar. I think you'll be fully satisfied with... Why did we need to know that? Seriously, this whole paragraph, I could have done without. I don't care. Glasses help a little bit. If you follow me there, I'll take you. Before there, however, there's things I need to tell you until I have met with the locals and inform them of your arrival. Most of them probably won't be willing to speak with you. In the worst case, they might even be hostile. Every stranger in our town is under suspicion these days, so I'd rather warn you in advance. It would be better if you came with me now. Uh-huh. I don't know if that increased the font. Why is there, like, a compass in a game like this? Shit, I lost him. I think we need to go there, though. My house. Oh, shit, we just... Oh. I guess you can do that. Is that font larger? V, is that larger? I actually can't tell. I think it's the same size. Welcome once more, this time to your house. And a cellar, too. See, they're still on about the cellar. It's bigger? Okay. Alright. Terrible things have happened. We found a girl, Eleanor Woodbridge, who had been murdered. It was in the house of the local undertaker, Roger Duncombre. Duncombe? Okay. She was his fiancée. The murder was truly... bestial. She was lying on a bed, blood everywhere. Her body was mutilated, but the worst thing was that her back had been skinned. Imagine our horror when we turned her over and saw only muscle, tendon, and bone. Ugh. Even now, my stomach turns whenever I think about it. Yeah, what happened to the bottle of milk? Odd structural failure? Do you have the skin somewhere? I beg your pardon, I don't think I heard you properly. Her skin, have you found it somewhere around? Why are you... For God's sake. That says bake. That says for God be bake. Right? Am I wrong? Does that say for God be bake? Enter Repted. The bottom sounded crunchy of your chocolate milk, Mr. V. You took off the silicone sleeve. You have silicone sleeve on your chocolate milk? Is that like a chocolate milk koozie, or is that you talking to like the label or something? Interested in such a disturbing detail. I don't know what happened to the skin. I probably burnt with the girl. You could try asking Dr. Baker. As I was saying, the sight was terrible. Her blood was all around the room. Is there a woman breathing? Who found her? Actually, we were all gathered around there. I can't remember how. Wait a minute. Someone came in and said he'd heard a woman screaming in the Undertaker's, but I can't remember who it was. No, I really can't remember. Oh. To mix you make your own chocolate milk? You put like chocolate syrup in it or something? That sucks, it broke. Sorry, my wife's getting on the plane. Interesting. You find it interesting? Well, maybe because you're not the local mayor. Do you understand what such a crime causes among the people? Disturbances? The last thing we need now. You may be used to seeing such things, but we are not used to such atrocities here. This has been a blow and a slow and quiet place. A blow and quiet place. Calm, Mr. Fairpoint, not skinned corpses. Chocolate milk is very sweet. Put back to your story. It's maybe too quiet here, deadly quiet. Yes, I've seen a lot go on. Oh my god, it's like paragraph to paragraph to paragraph. Just let me slap somebody with my mouse cursor. Fuck. So, as I said, it was an absolutely abominable But, and this will be a surprise, and this will surprise you, Mr. Nicholas. If I recall, if I may so call you, we have already caught the murderer. Fancy that. It was none other than her fiancé, the young Undertaker, Duncombe. I hate this font. I fucking hate this font. After all, one could have expected it when we found her, and his house lying in his bed, right? In her house, not his house. Moreover, we found him right next to the bed. Oh, the blood on his hands. Is it clear? That's why I managed to solve the case so quickly. We obviously put him in chains immediately, since it was all absolutely clear. We hanged him the very next... Jesus Christ! Then, Don Combi, did he confess? Mr. Nicholas, you are not listening, are you? We found him by her, covered blood all over his body. She was in his house, in his bed. I'd say it makes sense, doesn't it? Once again, then, did he confess? Oh my god, this one has like multiple pages of response, for fuck's sake. No, he didn't confess, but in any case, he couldn't. He was totally insane when we found him. He was just staring at the blood on his hands, muttering something impossible to comprehend. No one was able to get a word out of him. Well, it's a pity, because I know he would have pleaded guilty to the Greer's murder as well. He must have had something to do with that one too. This is how I think it happened. The young Duncombe was probably mad, but he managed to hide it for a long time. Then behind the town, he came across an old married couple I wrote you about, and killed them both. Then he concealed the body somewhere. That's not all, though. He found pleasure in killing, and as a result of his madness began to take over him. More and more. Then it struck him while he was with his fiancée, and you know the rest. Honestly, I am. Pretty sure it happened something like that. Back to Mr. V's story. He twisted the cap off. Empty bottle so you can inspect it. And the moment the bottom fell off. Nice. Perfect circle. Yeah, they shear. That's pretty crazy, Mr. V. You did it over the sink, though. That's good. So it was being held in by the suction of the cap. That's amazing. I have a bottle cutting device called a kinkajou. And you strap it onto the bottle, and then you twist it around. It's got like a little razor that etches it. And then you do you throw hot water or boiling water on it, and you put cold water, and you do that, it just keeps cutting and cutting and cutting. By itself, you just start the score, and hot and cold makes it shear off perfectly, and then you take a little bit of sandpaper, and you can turn beer bottles into drinking glasses. But glass is such a cool thing. It's so fragile. And yet so strong. It's a wild thing. Okay. It doesn't sound so simple to me, we say. The hell don't you like about it? One would assume that you, Mr. Nicholas, a man who is so often in touch with such things, would appreciate how smoothly and quickly I'd solve the matter. I don't want to offend you, but I think you've ever solved a case so quickly, am I wrong? No, indeed not. What do you want from me, then? It is certainly unfortunate that you had to come so far only to find everything already solved. But we still need you here. Originally, I invited you to investigate the disappearance of old Greer and his wife. It's now obvious that Duncombe was involved. It would be nice, though, if you uncovered some evidence to prove it all beyond all doubt. That would shut the mouths of those who doubt me. You could, for example, find the bodies with some of his possessions. Let's just assume that word is not Pobebionbu and its possessions, because that S is so stupid. That S is so stupid. Dude, I haven't played anything. I attacked an NPC, and I've been in conversation ever since. How you doing, Lost Wolf? That shouldn't be a big problem now that we've made it easy for you, should it? Yes, by the ill-considered execution of the main suspect. The word suspect is quite misleading and unfortunate in this matter. It could suggest we were wrong in our verdict, and that is obviously nonsense. His crime has been fully proven. I admit, though, that such a quick and decisive execution of the young man wasn't absolutely necessary. On the other hand, I must say we'd hardly been able to get a reasonable word out of his mad mind, let alone a confession. I'll take charge of it since I'm here now. That's exactly what happened. Have you played this before, Wolfie? I'm glad to hear it. However, I'd like to ask you to proceed in your investigation in the manner I have outlined for you. In the manner I've outlined for you. If you want to see the young man's body, it's still at the place of his execution upon the wish of her relatives. Eleanor was burned on a pyre under the monastery, so there's nothing to see there anymore. But she was examined by Dr. Baker. He can tell you everything. But take his words with a pinch of salt. He sometimes tells porkies, and speaks ill of others. What the fuck is the porkies? I'll go now and announce your arrival to the locals. I'm also going to tell them to assist you as much as possible, and I guess you'll find out for yourself that my word carries a lot of weight here. I'm glad to hear it. Any help is welcome. And one more thing. I have heard certain rumors about your activities in York. Rumors? What are you talking about? Darn corgis, I know, right? Don't worry about it? Okay. Well, your methods of investigation are said to be quite, let's say, unorthodox. People say you even use some strange potions. Personally, I don't care. But some of the locals are rather curious. They could cause some trouble. I know you used to lock your house in York, but here such things are not so common, and I haven't yet managed to get you a lock. Try asking the blacksmith, but beware, he can be rather churlish. Well, good luck, and if you need anything, you can find me in my house or at the inn. Good, I'll find you. If I find out anything, I'll keep you informed.
The door closed behind the mayor and I was alone in my new house. I wasn't happy about the development of the situation. It wasn't hard to size him up. He was a weakling and a coward, and his hasty decision to hang the young Undertaker Duncombe proved just that. He saw my test very clearly, to prove he hadn't been wrong with the sentence and preferably to even put the blame on the disappearance of the Greers on Duncombe. Only too often, I've witnessed such quick executions when just after detecting the real culprit, the sentenced murders were transformed into innocent victims. There should always be plenty of time before the noose or sword. I doubted Duncombe had killed his lover and the old married couple. It was just a feeling, but my intuition has proven right too often to just brazen it out. Where was I to start? I should really survey the cellar and then start searching for traces and finding facts in the town. Eleanor's body was burnt to ashes on a pyre. There was nothing I could do about her. The Undertaker was a different case, however. If I managed to get him down from the gallows to my cellar, find the necessary herbs to prepare soul creep, I could get some useful information from him. It's not that I was looking forward to the conversation. A dead man who is also a madman is not the ideal partner for a conversation.
Oh my god, it's gameplay time! I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the restroom, and then we'll keep going. And hopefully, it's not all reading.
Mana. Mana. Bring.
What I liked about this game too.
Our reinforcements are being depleted. Command post under attack. Command post is under Republic control. Command post is now under hostile control. Our reinforcements are being depleted.
Damn.
Child, mother, moms and pops is in the chat. What's good, B? You're always in mine, so have to share the love. I appreciate that. I hope that, I mean, I know you're here because you want to be, but I hope that you don't feel like you have to be. Like, I'll go to every single stream you do because I enjoy it. You don't ever have to come to mine, and I will not feel any differently about it because you're an awesome person and you're
Just in case you guys don't believe this, I did travel 1,000 miles just for this into the sky. Do you think time will pass me by? Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles.
I'm really nervous. Fucking amped. Again, it's half because of just the, like, now there's a speed aspect on this, you know? Oh, it's an elevator! Ah! Okay. It happened! It happened! Y'all, you've witnessed it now. I did it too, though. Usually I don't. I was just like, where are we going? So dangerous, elevators. Oops.
I broke a nail and my hair is ruined. I mean, can you believe it? This was what he fixed it up.
Oh my god! He didn't, did he? Oh my god, he really did! He didn't! Oh no, why? Why did you do that?
Go to the research department.
Forgot to save.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh no.
I'll figure it out eventually which button I want to press. Dan back down! Thank you so much for the raid, friend. Hey, Morton. How was your stream, Dan? Thank you, Zachary. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm super irritated with the amount of reading this game has, but I'm hoping that it'll also be fun. It's fucking cold in here. I just had to turn the air conditioner, like, up. Nice. Looks like my copy of Monster Truck Madness is now... Came back to him. Came to be back scrin. I bet you anything you're gonna walk into the blacksmith and then like turn into a restream. Yeah, I know. I know it is. Oh, the BRB screen, yeah. Yeah, I had to go run to the restroom.
There's a murderer out there, and I'm supposed to sleep? It's empty.
Here's my inventory. So this is our letter from the guy. The cyberpunk thriller is just talking. Go look in the basement.
The cellar of my new house was more than suitable. The mayor couldn't have anticipated what it would be used for, but he had nevertheless chosen well. The worst his fear-fueled imagination could come up with was the vision of diabolic potions that could be prepared there. He was not wrong at this point. A large, solid table was the ideal place for me to lay out my kit for preparing such potions. The massive timbers would serve me well for hanging dead bodies and for fastening my hands for the moment when a demon starts to tear the soul out of my cooling body. What a sweet home for me and my future silent companions.
Dude's kind of a freak.
It's empty. An empty table won't help me much. This won't work. This...
It's the Temple of Sacrifices. What are we gonna do for some health around here? Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. So I gotta go find... I gotta go find the blacksmith. God, music sounds like it's right out of The Witcher, huh? Yes? So this guy... This guy's been here for 7 hours and he's thirsty. Someone to get you a drink? Alright, if I come up with a drink, we'll bring it back to this. Who's... Oh, here's the guy they hung. Oh, you going? No. Do you not know who I am? I think we need to get water before you let us look at the body. Scaffold? Is that you? You're the scaffold? Okay. Pretty big place. Is this the inn? I bet the inn's the one. I really like the way the water looks in this game. There's a fisherman over there, you see that? Simon Lynn's fisherman. Am I happy to see you, friend? There's nothing better than meeting interesting people. It's so dreary here. Tell me what's on your mind. Yeah, he's the killer. He's the killer. So, what about... Tell me something about yourself. Well, my name is Simon Lynn's. You probably know that. And people usually call me Simon the Fisherman. I come here like Neverwinter Nights, a little bit. It's a lot of reading. How you doing, Bork? I came here several years ago because of my sister who was seriously ill. She was married to the local blacksmith, you know. And when she died, I stayed here. I didn't feel like going anywhere else, but I've been thinking about leaving more often recently. I can't stand it here any longer. Yes? Tell me about the locals. You won't have much fun with them, especially in such strange times. The blacksmith is reliable and fair, but he was married to my sister. We don't see each other often, because he's seldom in the mood for chatting. Especially now, since they've hanged Roger. But he's a good man. Innkeeper Mullins won't rip you off more than necessary. You'll probably come across Harold. Keep your distance from him. He's crazy. He's always chattering about some money, and when you talk to him a bit longer, he starts to be aggressive. No wonder his wife is in such a bad way. The mayor is quite strange, but don't tell him I said so or you'll have me burned. Had the honor of talking with him. He doesn't have much authority, does he? His wife is beautiful and clever, but the real treasure is somewhere else. I don't know if you've already seen Emma. Every time I need cheering up, I go have a talk with her, and the world seems a happier place again. Well, I got a bit carried away. What else? Ah, the monks. I don't know much about them. That was like lightning stuff. Mole man. Seen one or two of them, given quite a lot of fish to Farmer Lindsay. He's a very pleasant man. He sometimes buys me a drink, but only when his terrible son is not around. Old Litcott lives on the edge of the swamp and makes various potions and similar things. She's a bit mad, but when you do really need her, she's willing to help you. Who else? Well, you can find out yourself, I guess. Back. It does seem cozy. I mean, we all know that I just don't love reading out loud. It's just, that's all it is so far. Something about the murders and disappearances? Well, that's really bad. Sometimes saw Greers strolling on the edge of the swamp. After all, it was me who found the blood-soaked piece of their clothing. I never talked much to them, though they were quite unpleasant. They were said to have come to spend the rest of their lives here. Well, that's exactly what they did, isn't it? Duncombe, now that's a different story. The boy simply didn't do it, and the mayor has it on his conscience. Ask John the blacksmith. He knew Roger well. I talked to him the very same day, and he was coming home in a merry mood. He certainly wasn't mad then. Oh, you changed your name on Discord with the new thing, Morton? That's cool. I was real worried that, like, somebody would snag Artyom Havok before I did. It's pretty unique. I don't think anybody would actually snag it, but I'm sure there are people that had names that got snagged before them. Like actual famous people. I'm interested in something else. Yes. You like Emma, don't you? Oh, we got something in her diary now. Well, since you mentioned it, I like her very much. She's clever, beautiful, and I would love to get clobber to her. Fuck this font. Closer to her. You know, she's the only reason I haven't left this place. For a place where the sun shines. But now, I'm going to leave. There's no point in daydreaming that she could want me. She lives in a big town for most of her life. What would she do with a man like me? Yeah, Discord is not. It's being silly. Clever looked like 11 to you? Oh, she's beautiful and 11? No. Hey, we're gonna pick up this water steam. Yeah, this font sucks. Herb placed in bag. Alright, we got some water steam. Okay. I think it's... Yeah, where we came in, huh? A whole herd of water sheep. No, where did we come from? Man, these people are so dumb. Like, who's out doing this right now at night? In a thunderstorm? Please go away. My husband has forbidden me from talking to strangers. If he saw, he would surely think that you were after that fictional money, then he would beat me again. Ooh. Go, please. You can talk to him in person. Harold is usually sitting at the end at this time. Yeah, apparently. Well, I don't want to cause your husband to beat you. Jesus. They understand I want to do a reading stream. Bloodstone weed. Never mind, Mike. Oh, hey, Rush, I didn't see you sneak in. You said earlier, dig the isometric style. I do too. This looks really good. It's a very good-looking game. It probably could have looked better in 2006, but looks fine to me now. The water slip. We should try to get over there. Trampled field. That seems significant. I mean, reminds you of Diablo? A little bit, yeah. It does have combat similar to Diablo when it decides it wants to have combat. I really like its map system so far. Its audio design is not good though. It is it's having a fit about where sound should be coming from. Planescape Torment. Oh, well.
No thanks. I'm not thirsty.
Yeah, that's not, what do they say? A beginner's RPG. Look at Yeah, it's advanced as fuck. Here's the end. You know what we should probably do is save. Oh, there's Robert. Hey, fuck. I heard you beat your wife. That look. I can see it in your eyes. You can hear the voice, too. You can, can't you? I recognize it. Yes, I hear it, too. What did he tell you? About the money? It's mine. Do you understand? Mine. Well, I don't actually know what he's... No, only Harold can hear it. No, only Harold can hear it. And that's good. Really good. All of the money will belong to Harold. Mine, do you understand? Once Harold has bought everything here, he will perhaps throw you a remnant of food from his table. What money? I'm interested to know. Now. Yeah, this font sucks! sucks so much. I already struggle with reading, but like the B's look like S's and the S's look like B's, and it's just like, look at this, look at this. Here's a B here, right? Here's a B. Here's an S. That's like a little capital B, right? And here's like a beans. It's like a beeb. It's so bad. And the M's, forget it. All right. Don't dare think of it. It's mine, which looks like it be mine, and mine only. Whoever even looks at my money will be dead. Yeah, old Harold spills the beams, and everybody is dead meat. It's the U7 problem over again. I don't need your money. Farewell. Alright. Landlord guy. When you say U7, are you talking about Ultima 7? I'm gonna be playing that soon. Does that have a bad font that needs to get changed? Greetings, Mr. Fairpoint. Isn't that an aristocrat name? I must have heard it somewhere before. Well, you don't look like an aristocrat to me, but you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, as they say. Why don't you sit here? Go look at screenshots and then cry. I'll play Ultima 7 soon. I'll know. I'll have forgotten it. It'll be this fresh revelation to me. You're said to own most of the local land. Yes, that's right. I am the richest man here because I am the owner of most of the land, and that doesn't mean much in this place, my friend. I live here with my son, John. Into basic, Morton says, need to do a basic up and down history about this utterly known game. Always interesting, always amazed me. Still games like this even in 2006, right? I don't remember where I found out about it, but I was like, shit, that looks interesting, and I bought a copy. About a month ago. Or 2 months ago, even. He's back from the studies in Oxford, his son John. The Black Death killed my wife, so we live alone together. Wealth means nothing to me. Yes? Do you know the Greers and the Dumbcomb? I'd like to stress right away, I was away from Cavorn when both of those horrible things happened. I knew Duncombe only by sight, and I daren't judge whether he did it or not. Daren't? I know very little about the Greers too, but I seem to be almost the only one who communicated with them. They were very unpleasant folks, but I had to communicate with them because they lived in one of my rented houses. Yeah, I'd never heard of it before either, Morton. Can you give me some more information about it? Dum-dum. I can't tell you much more. They've moved from somewhere north. They wanted to spend the rest of their lives here. Actually, they did nothing wrong. They just went walking in the countryside. They weren't bad, just a bit reclusive. How do you get along with locals? I don't have any problems getting along with other people. Unfortunately, my step-bun, Ab, my stepson has. If you ever visit my house, man, the S's and B's are so stupid. Like, you just gotta keep saying it. If you ever visit my house here in Cavorn, beware of him. He's a bit hot-blooded, so try not to offend him. Here, Mullins can draw you a good beer. That's the only thing that still has some decent flavor in this damn place. You've already met the mayor, and he's got a nice young wife. Creepy. Creepy wording there. No, not that I'm aware of. But we already made the font a little bit bigger. I gotta remind all y'all, I don't know how it looks to you, but I am on my biggest CRT for this, so it's not really a size problem for me, but it is hard to read. Like, my brain's already doing, like, I'm at, like, 101% brain activity just trying to read, and then there's this like, what is this where I'm pointing? What the fuck is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be fisherman? Because Mipsherman, like, what the fuck is that? I guess that's fisherman. It's so weird. You can have a good chat with Simon the fisherman, but take my advice, don't buy any fish from him. I do it more out of decency, and I'm not in touch with the rest of the people here. Sometimes with the doctor, but he's been quite reticent recently. Asher, man? Yeah, it looks like MB Herman is what it looks like to me. What's gonna help you with? You can stop talking. Robert Mullins, the innkeeper. So what'll you have? Tell me something about yourself. Can I buy anything from him? Aggerman? I own the Broken Jug. Don't laugh about the name. I run the best inn in the neighborhood. In fact, it's the only one. But now, more seriously, I have been here for some years. but I'm going to leave, just like many others. The inn doesn't earn me much, and my wife has already arranged something on the East Coast. If I could sell the inn, I'd leave for her right away, but who'd buy it? I know the innkeeper should know the locals more than anyone. I probably do know them more than anyone, but I'm afraid I'm not going to tell you anything. On such terrible times, people come here to amuse themselves, at least for a short while, so why should I snitch on them? Benitch? You can't expect me to. What if they got angry and stopped visiting my inn? Who'd compensate me? I doubt it would be you. Oh yeah, fair enough. But I have an investigation for a murder! What murder? The murderer is already swung from the gallows pole. It couldn't be any more obvious. How else can it be? You know anything about the crimes? I don't know the Greers much. They never came here. Well, it's bad news about the girl, but in my opinion, the mayor did the best he could. It was bad here even before. So we didn't need a mad murderer wandering the streets. But it's true. We do still have a madman here. Just look at old Carl. 19 inches. This might be bigger than... Hey, do I have, like... I think I have tape measures. I do. I do. How big is the CRT? The viewable area on this CRT is... corner to corner of the screen is 18 inches. So I imagine that it is a 19-inch CRT. But the viewable area with the bezel where I can see it is 19 diagonally. Or 18 diagonally. This thing's a big one. 26? That thing must have been 100,000 pounds. Yeah, this is a giant HP Pavilion MX-90. 24 would be my guess, but who knows? 22, yeah. Yeah, the bigger the CRTs get, the heavier they are, for sure. Tell me something about yourself. I'll be right back here. I drank a lot before the stream. I hit the monitor. Alright, I'll be here.
I'm here to see you, big boy.
Eat some nice food. Make sure you, Richard Simmons is definitely proud of you. So, I have to find it for you, Katie. I have to find it for you. Remind me in Discord. I gotta find something for you. Whoa, I suck at DDR, Matt.
Gary. Gary! 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 Gary!
That's a good ending one. I like it.
Oh, that's... Oh my god, oh my god. Hello, that's the first, like, living thing I've found so far. Oh my god. That anglerfish, are you kidding me? Thank you for the follow! What? That's amazing. Well, now I'm following you as well. I am in your stomach. That's amazing.
Alright, I'm back. Probably never forget that CRT monitor, Morton. Thank you. Oh, the Day of the Tentacle in Sonneville? Nice. They ask him about the crimes. Okay, he doesn't know anything about it. Man, this barkeep is fucking worthless. Looking for something to drink for a guard. And what about roast chicken? Wouldn't they want roast chicken? I didn't want them here, so I'm not gonna feed them or give them anything to drink. What? Really? That's really fucking interesting. The mayor. Just tell me if you could be any help. How long have you been the mayor of this town? Just give me a number, don't give me a paragraph. Jesus Christ. 10 years. I think I performed pretty well. I was born here but lived in York for some time. After all, one of my friends from there recommended you to me. Hey, Rascal, welcome in. I used to travel a lot. That time, I brought my beautiful wife here from one of my journeys with her impudent maid. Imagine what an unbelievable coincidence her family had originally come from here. They moved away about 100 years ago, so she has actually returned home. So, no wonder she's become so fond of it here. Yes, I can. Okay, nobody speaks about it. Yes, I can imagine why. They moved in a couple years ago and didn't get along with any of the locals too well. Others could be apparently overlook their murder, but I obviously can't. We are safe now, but he could have attacked any of them. You think you played this? Irascible? It's not the biggest issue. No. The guard didn't get anything to drink. So what? Why does it bother only you? Well then, go to the innkeeper. If you are so tender-hearted, he will give you something and tell them it's sent by me. Okay, let's go give that guard a drink. Is Lisa the game with, like, the guy with, like... He's got, like, just hair here and shotgun? After everything ended, God rest her soul. Just pours tea from a bottle. I think, I know I played Lisa. I wasn't too keen on it. It was it ended up being a side scroller or something, didn't it? They didn't get very far in it. I kind of bounced off that one pretty hard. Morbid Earthbound inspired RPG. Post-apocalyptic. I think I know the game. I'm pretty sure I played it. So what do you have? Oh, something else. Yeah, it's really dark. Only for the guard. But I have been sent by the mayor. The mayor, well, it's nice of him, but he doesn't know my business. If they're so thirsty, take this wineskin and pour anything you want into it. But take my word, they don't even deserve well water. Well, I know where the well is, so... You're itched. Alright, item added to the inventory. Is this the well? We'll go there. That might be the well. Or at least a well. Yeah, this is the abandonware, yeah. Yeah, it is the well. Oh, nice. I guessed right.
No thanks. I'm not thirsty.
Oh. We used the wrong thing.
The wineskin is now filled with water. Why? I have my sword.
Oh my god, take the axe. It doesn't feel like 2006, yeah. 2006 is still before really before digital games. I mean, being sold. Who lied? The dark humor is just more dark. Yeah. Oh, we didn't need to go to the end. That was... it's not what I meant. We need to go to the... I have brought something to drink. May the Lords bless you for this. I was beginning to think I would dry out completely. Cheers, then. Ah, water, look. I appreciate your effort, but I'm going to pour this out here. Now, here's your wineskin back. Yeah, wine or beer, that would be a drink to get the blood flowing again. Wow. What an asshole. What the hell? Poured it out. Death Stranding is awesome. Where should we go? Oh, here's the blacksmith. Ah, Mr. Fairpoint himself. What can I do for you? Tell me something about yourself. Well, my name's Cobb, as you probably understood. I am the local blacksmith. Oh, do you know anything else? Yes. How long have you lived here? Hear your whole life story. I was born here, and I've always lived here, except for 5 years when I was fighting as a soldier of fortune. I will be buried here as well. Oh, yeah. I can make sure of that. Why so much hostility? You don't even know me. You ask why? You come to investigate the murder after somebody's been hanged for it? You're not going to investigate anything. I know why you're here. The mayor is scared. The mayor is scared he's made a mistake, and you're going to sniff around until you can confirm he was right, or nobody can say anything more about it. The fact that there was no trial, and that he was hanged right away, will just be forgotten. So just do what you've been paid to do, so we can soon live in peace again. Perhaps you've misunderstood. Really. You'd have to persuade me you're not a puppet. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? I'll be happy to wait. Instead of tea, you have something to eat. There you go. I'd like to learn something about the local people. Well, not many of us have stayed in the center. You must already met the mayor, after all. He's the one who brought you here. So you must be friends, but I'll tell you one thing, and you can pass it on to him. I don't care. The mayor is the biggest bastard on God's earth. He hanged that poor boy and didn't care if he had done it or not. Listen to me carefully. If he gives me the slightest motive, he'll be a dead man, and I won't care what happens next. I have nothing more to lose. Then his young wife, Helen, came here. She's a nice girl, and it's a great pity she has to be such a bastard. Unfortunately, he must leave her alone in bed because she's much too old for him. What? This doesn't make sense. Nothing in this paragraph makes sense. Then his young wife, Helen, came here. She's a nice girl, and it's a great pity that she has to be with such a bastard. Fortunately, he must leave her alone in bed because she's much too old for him, if you know what I mean. He's a bastard and a pervert, and I've been nothing but I can hear what people say. I've seen nothing, but I can hear what people say. What? This is the one. No, but how does it go from she's young to she's much too old for him? I am confused. Yeah, this must be a typo. This must be a typo. Oh god. Well, there have been rumors that the mayor likes to sleep around. The doctor is a good man. Who's he gonna sleep around with? There's like 3 women in the whole fucking town. The doctor's a good man, though he's changed a lot during the last year. He used to be a happy man, but now he's very quiet. It seems to me, he's afraid of something. Well, he's not the only one. He can fix you a broken bone, but if you need to have a disease healed, it's better to go to the herbalist. Old Maud is half mad, but she helps many people here. That's what Dr. Baker is not very happy about. People say she can also harm you, but she saved my wife a lot of pain. I can't say anything bad about her. You'll probably meet Simon by the river. He's my wife's brother. He came here when she was ill, and then stayed here. Though I think he's about to leave. Who else do we have? Yeah, Harold's. Harold is a real nutcase. Beware of him. He's also hearing voices and is obsessed with the money, even though he doesn't have it. He would do anything for money. It's hell for his wife, because he's either drunk as a lord or twittering about money. Yeah. This town sucks. Guards have been patrolling the Jesus Christ. Patrolling the street. The mayor brought them here after those disappearances. They are good and fair men, even though they are angry to have ended up here. Oh, they sometimes come here for a chat. Well, and then we have the monks. They live in the monastery above town and are quite strange folks. They used to behave like any other Benedictines. But now they've become real Bectarians. I'm not getting out a dictionary. They don't even wear black habits anymore. They wear gray ones. They let nobody in, and occasionally one of them is in town to tout. The doctor is said to have been there a few times, but nobody else knows anything about them. They live only for themselves. I doubt they'd even give you Unction? Well, I must have forgotten somebody, but you certainly bumped into the others around town. What do you think about the murders? Well, firstly, you better watch your tongue, because I only know about one. The bodies of the Greers and the Greer and his wife have never been found. Who knows if they didn't just silently vanish from the town in the same way they appeared and leave some blood-baked scraps of clothing so that we think... So that we had something to think about. That's actually a good plan. I like that. That's funny. Technically, you are convinced that the Undertaker did it anyways. Poor Rogers even blamed for the bad harvest. Ill animals and many other things. Isn't that what people will start to say? But I know one thing beyond a doubt. The biggest danger doesn't lurk somewhere in the bushes. No, the biggest danger is the yellow-bellied mayor, who's able to hang a poor innocent man just because he can sleep in peace and not have to explain his damned inability to find the one who really did it. He's the biggest damn danger in this town. You said that already. Don't make me read it twice. Interested in something else at the moment. So you believe Duncombe didn't do it? How can you even ask? Of course he didn't do it. He and Eleanor were about to marry and leave right away. I was even training him to be a blacksmith so he could find work more easily. That execution was the regular crime. Take my words. It will cause blood to be spilled again. Such a young life wasted. In September, he would have only been 19. Jesus Christ, getting married at 19? Fuck. Can you imagine? I'm interested in something else. I need a lock for my door. Yeah, the mayor mentioned it. I have one here. I use it myself now. I used to have a normal lock, but unfortunately for you, I lost the key. I'll use this one instead. And if I found the key? Well, I'd happily give you this one if you could find it. But it's not going to be easy, you know. I lost it somewhere by the lake next to the swamp. Maybe in a bank. Maybe it sank into one of them. And if you find it there, you're more than likely to drown than get it out. Well, try if you like. I shan't shed any tears on your grave. A lot better than 11? Fair, fair, fair. Shit, I was divorced by like 24, 25. I think 25 probably a good age to get married. Where would the swamp be? Yeah, it's definitely a reading game. You read a review? Yeah. Let's go see what this house is, maybe. Yeah, this one's wearing me out pretty good. I was really hoping it'd be more like Diablo. Or something, you know? Something a bit more exciting. It's interesting. Everybody seems to be a bastard, though. Another guard. Can't talk to him. It is, yeah. Oh, here's the mod. Here's the mod. Welcome, hooded man. I saw your arrival in my dreams. Okay, my arrival? How could that be? Darkness spreads around everywhere, and a putrid ulcer. What the fuck is that word? Beige? Beeses? Every clean thing. I don't know what that word is. I don't even know what that letter is in the middle. The last one's an S, but it looks like a B. That's stupid. Its blood is black, and its breath kills. But there was still hope until the envoy came through the town gate. Putrid ulcer seizes. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. In his blindness, he will be the doom of us all. Yes, I saw your arrival in my dreams, yet I can't protect you against your destiny. The circle has closed, and there's no way back for any of us. Me? You're not talking about me, woman. I'm not feeling the evil in you, but fate will be set in any way, and you will be its instrument. Oh yes. I saw you coming through the mist, a hooded man that commits the irredeemable. Commits the irredeemable. But I don't blame you. You have not chosen your path, and what is to happen will happen. Please tell me more. I can see strange things around you, hooded man. I sense the look of many dead eyes behind you. Why? I am a Haresh Eldorum. The one who speaks to the dead. I have heard of you. You have an immense gift, but you are an envoy of darkness. And who's the shadow by your right hand, hooded man? Who's the dead woman? What? This can't be possible. Clarice? I don't know. It's just a buried shadow. Someone very close to you who has already left you. Have you ever tried to contact her? No, I haven't found the courage. Do not try, hooded man. It is not permitted to you. She will wait for you. Go now, your destiny waits out there. Can you sell me shit, or...? I guess there's no reason to be here other than to hear that conversation. Empty bucket. I just stole her empty bucket. There's nothing interesting there, hooded man. Okay, we took a bucket. I think we just took her chamber pot. We just took her, like, her shit bucket. Now there will see, yeah. Now where will she poop? I know.
This won't work.
But she's got the good plants, huh? Is this swamp area, maybe?
I was surprised myself when I saw the glittering of metal through the muddy water of the lake. It was surely the blacksmith's key. I tried to reach it, but as soon as I approached the water, the soil under my feet started to give way and pull me into the deep. I was lucky to get out of this hidden and lethal trap. I needed the key, no doubt, but I refused to die in the swamp for its sake. It was obvious that I required some appropriate equipment to draw it out.
Magnets. Yeah, man, I was really hyped about this game. I don't think it's for me. It's got multiple things that are, yeah, not a Diablo clone. Yeah. It's got multiple problems that I just can't really get around. Or well, not problems, just things I don't like. I don't know where he said that. Titan Quest, yeah, man. Titan Quest looks awesome. I don't know where this key's supposed to be. You know, I heard him say that, but I don't see it anywhere. Collected herbs here. Yeah, I like my format. Well, the 1 hour stream, I like it a lot. Oh, there's the mayor's one. Hello, Mr. Fairpoint. Welcome, though your coming is very bad time, and bringing even worse with you. You are different from what I expected. The herbalist has told you that? What was that? Oh yeah, fun thing. Tomorrow's my wife's birthday. Thunder, nice. Lightning. You are very clever, I'm not surprised. The one who shall doom us all cannot be an ordinary man. Tell me, how is it that you bear such a destiny? I myself determine my fate. Can we talk sensibly for a while? You afraid of your mission? Forgive me, I didn't know. I shan't mention it again. No! Woman! I'd like to learn something personal about you. My name is Helen, and I'm the wife of the mayor of St. John. I moved here to be with him. My family used to live here a long time ago, and my roots are here. I feel at home here, and I try to fulfill all the duties that arise from my role as mayor's wife. What the fuck are you doing out here playing with a branch in the rain? Why is there bitterness in your voice? Forgive me, sir, but you cannot understand it. I grew up in a blooming, scented garden full of sun. Music was heard in our house for days on end, and now I am here in darkness instead of sunshine, rotten leaves instead of flowers. That's just fall. That's just fall. Most of the stream, Kinnikos, most of the stream. Darkness instead of sunshine, rotten leaves and flowers instead of flowers. Weeping instead of music, and worried faces of villagers all around. The plague spreading and feeding on everything. But, you know it best, sir. Why don't you return to your family? No, not most of the stream. Oh, hang on a second. I think this is it for me. My wife's plane just landed, so we'll do that. Man, I want this game to be less reading. Really, if like people could just sum up what they wanted to say, you know, to me, and just not be so much reading. I think there's, I don't know, it's an interesting game. Are you ever watching one of Camel's friends get to the last chapter in Tolonin or whatever it's called? Should you read more books? I don't want to read more books. I've read enough books. I don't have time for that. Okay. So that's Daemonica, a sealed game that we opened it up. It's not for me. What a bummer. What a bummer. How's the reading simulator? Yeah. My wife's plane just landed, so I'm gonna go do that. We're gonna find somebody to raid. Let me get the disc out. Hey, my pledge. What's Apple doing on an airplane? Traveling. What would y'all have said if I was like, oh, she's the pilot? It's her plane that she owns. She's not a pilot. Yeah, for all the screenshots of this game, I was expecting it to be more like we pulled our sword one time, and even then it was like because we were super dicks in the original conversation, you know. I also know that there is a copy of Monster Truck Madness in my mailbox out there, Monster Truck Madness 2. So I was going to get that installed, see if I can get multiplayer going on that, see if it has a level editor as well, because fun stuff. I'll fly you to Oregon yourself. If there's a municipal airport. There's one here too. Obviously. Piloting it, obviously, that's right. Okay. It's not used to that button being on the top there. Okie dokie. Hey, everybody. Thanks for being here. Sorry, it was like a shorter stream, but you got 2 hours out of a 1 hour stream. That's good, right? This microphone's good. All right, let's see who's out here to raid. Pi just started his stream. I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go raid Pi. He's doing something. Conway disappearance at Dahlia View. Quick other things. We're doing a stream tomorrow that is something. I can't remember what it is. I'll figure it out real quick. Scully. Don't know what it is. It's a game from 2020. And then tomorrow night, me and Seacross are going to be doing news show. So tomorrow night there will be an episode of news show. And then we're going to celebrate my wife's birthday on Saturday. Cool. All right. I love y'all. I'm going to hit the raid button. Have fun with Pi. And I'll be back tomorrow. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll take my wife out for dinner tonight if she's feeling up to it after the airplane ride. Maybe. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow.